Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we're going to be doing another triple reaction to Prince, and today the three songs we're going to be checking out are some of Prince's saddest songs, which it's going to be an interesting look because you don't really think of Prince as being a sad person. He's always so jubilant, so eccentric, filled with energy. And, with that in mind, I expect these sad songs from Prince to be more uplifting or more energetic than your average sad song. But regardless, we're going to delve into that world today. So I'm excited to hear that different side of Prince. The songs we'll be checking out will be Sometimes It Snows in April first, then we'll follow it up with Still Would Stand All Time, and then end it off with The Love We Make. So I hope y'all enjoy the reactions today, and if you do, subscribe and all that good stuff. Before we do jump in, a massive thank you goes to Samantha, whose generous support made this reaction possible. Alright, now let's get sad. Let's jump into this. Wow, why does this sound familiar? Acoustic guitar and just sad vocals. What instrument is that? You don't even need lyrics when you have these just cascading vocals. Piano, guitar, vocals. It's like the formula for a sad song.
Tracy died soon after a long-fought civil war.
Oh wow, with herself?
Just after I wiped away his last tear.
Oh, his self?
I guess he's better off than he was before.
Oh, this is sad.
A whole lot better off than the fools he left here. I used to cry for Tracy 'cause he was my only friend.
Wow, I have never heard Prince sing like this before. Only in one of his acoustic performances during the Tavis Smiley show did I feel like even remotely close to this, but this is just objectively sad.
Only friend. Those kind of cars don't pass you every day. I used to cry for Tracy 'cause I want to see him again.
He's accepting it now.
But sometimes life ain't always the way.
Wow, life isn't always the way.
Sometimes
Wow.
It snows in April.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes I feel so bad.
Oh, I love that chord there. I love that chord there.
Feel so bad.
Feel so bad.
So bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending.
These chords are so unique.
All good things they say Springtime was always my favorite time of year. A time for lovers holding hands in the rain.
Now it just reminds you of Tracy.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. I swear I didn't read that in advance.
Always cry for love, never cry for pain.
Yeah, that's hopeful.
He used to say so strong, oh, unafraid to die, unafraid of the death that left me hypnotized. No, staring at his picture, I realized no one could cry the way my Tracy cried.
Wow. Oh my God.
Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad.
Oh.
Sometimes I wish that life was never ending.
Okay, I mean, the song is so sad, but these voicings make it so interesting from a musical perspective. Oh, let's go back.
Sometimes I feel
This feel.
so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending. But all good things they say never last. I often dream of heaven, and I know that Tracy's there.
He's like just speaking to us and his friend.
I know that he has found another friend. Maybe he's found the answer to all the April snow. Maybe one day I'll see my Tracy again. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending. But all good things they say never last. But all good things they say never last.
Wow.
And love, it isn't love until it's past.
Like love is longing. Oh my God. This just rips your heart out. And you know what's interesting? Like, I mean, there's so many things that are interesting about this. The way that sometimes like fits into this song, it's almost unique because it serves a dual purpose. It highlights the fact that like sometimes things are just bad. There is no positive outlook, and it is just that bad. And you know, the snow in April, it's not consistent, it's not expected, but there's a chance, right, when things are a little worse for wear, and then the worst happens. And then when you think about what you're hearing melodically, there's so many moments where the song feels a bit like positive, and then we quickly dip back into those sad notes. And even when we're in those minor scales and those sad notes, we dip into these interesting voicings that, we're like stepping foot one in, one out of all of these different emotions simultaneously. There's like fleeting moments of sadness, of longing, but then of acceptance, of hopefulness. We get like the entire range of human emotion, of grief, that whole process across these lyrics, as well as melodically in the vocals. And I just love that the style of delivery here is just so relaxed. It feels like we're in one of those small like performance rooms, like the MTV Unplugged kind of settings, and Prince is just playing along very casually with his friends, singing and just reminiscing about Tracy. And I just feel so intimate. It feels so real. I totally understand why this may be considered one of Prince's saddest songs ever. It really gets you in your feels, man. And for me, like, I just happen to love sad songs and minor melodies. This is good. This is really good. I'm just scanning the lyrics, looking for anything else that like really caught my eye. And then we'll move on to the next one here. Oh, this line here was something that like stood out to me. I don't know if it has a deeper meaning that I'm not able to see here, but no one could cry the way my Tracy cried, which to me, even though it's like, why would it be a good thing that he's crying? The way I'm kind of reflecting on this line now is that no one lived the way Tracy lived, because to live is to experience all of the human emotions, anger, sadness, happiness. To cry is to be human. So no one cried the way my Tracy cried, and no one lived the way he lived. And now that he's gone, it is sad that he's gone, and we all are left behind with the memory and the longing of Tracy, but he accomplished what he had set out to accomplish. He was here and he gave his all and he experienced. But still, the springtime brought him these tears. But then he's in a better place, is what Prince keeps saying. I don't know. I feel like this one, there's also like a double meaning, and I'm trying to see it, but I'm curious if you guys know it, so leave it in the comments. But that's a deep one. Let's check out the next one, shall we? Still would stand all time. Let's go. Drums and piano. Ooh, a little shimmer there.
It's just around the corner, it's just around the block. There's love that I've been waiting for, a love solid as rock.
Whoa, these massive strings.
A love so bright inside you, it glows. And night and day would run together, and all things would be fine. Still would stand all hate around us, still would stand all time.
This is so interesting. The vocal delivery here, it feels so just very like, what would you call it? What is that word to describe just like large vocals? And when you hear it juxtaposed with the strings and then added with the choir, it is just a wall of melancholic feeling sound, though it is about like searching for a bright and stable love. It's very interesting. I don't think I've heard a heard a song produced this way before. It almost feels like the song is not about the melody, just about the power in the lyrics.
It's not 1,000 years away, it's not that far, my brother. When men will fight injustice instead of one another.
Getting these like choir accents.
If we all say yes and only try, then heaven on earth we will find.
Wow. The chimes, the drums, the flute now. This big drum in the middle, these like soaring strings in the back, and in these random kind of intervals, you hear Prince. Mixing these songs, producing these songs must be such an interesting experience. Because there's so many million decisions that are being made.
No one man will be ruler, therefore love must rule us all.
Wow.
Dishonesty, anger, fear, jealousy, and greed will fall. Love can save us all.
I love these lines here because like on this channel we preach peace, love, positivity. But the delivery of these lyrics is not at all what I would have expected. Like a priori, if you asked me, Sohum, how do you think Prince is going to sing these lyrics? It isn't the way he's doing it now. That's for sure. Which, you know, begs the question, why was that decision made? What is the intention behind Prince by doing that? If I had to intuit, because I know that Prince is a super intentional and intelligent guy, I would say that again, it's because love should be the basis for everything, right? This line here, no one man will be ruler, therefore love must rule us all. In a sense, it shouldn't be like love shouldn't have to be bombastic. Love can be peaceful. It can be just the baseline. It can be the springboard off of which everything else can flourish. So in a sense, by delivering like these lines and lines about love in a more like melodically flat sense, it takes the pedestal away from love in a way that it's unattainable, because you know, it's not 1,000 years away. It's not that far. It's right there in front of us. It's easy to grasp. We can make the song lyrically and melodically easier to grasp by flattening the melody so that everybody can just understand the message and create a larger resonance, a bigger sound. That could all be just like overthinking, overanalyzing, but I'm curious what you all think about that.
Love, oh love, you would just please give us a sign. Still would stay all the time.
Oh, it's building.
loving in songs. And if you don't go and shine, stay. You better run to the light. Leave your past behind. All things will be fine. Stay. Would stand all time.
Oh wow. That the way Prince makes these songs is just so vastly different than every other artist I've ever heard. These songs feel like almost like hymns, but the approach Prince takes in his like delivery, it feels just conversational. It feels so real. It feels like he's literally emulating his stage performance, even in these studio versions. And that's just how you know how true, like near and dear these lyrics are to his heart, how true he, takes them. I mean, he walks with such grace and he's literally embodying love. And he's saying, guys, open your eyes. If we can all tap into that love, life can be so much better. We just have to open our arms. And this whole line, like this whole song, still would stand all time. You hear this lyric repeated throughout, and I was trying this entire while to understand what does he mean by still would stand all time. Still would stand all time. I'm still like back and forth in my head about it. Because he's referring to time here. He's not referring to love, which is interesting because this feels like a song that is about love and maintaining love, being love positive forward, embodying that. Still would stand all time. If time is perpetually still, then maybe you're always in the present moment. And how can you ever be in the present moment if you don't love? So to be present, you must love. And once you are present, time stands still. You are just living and loving. Man, I feel like you could take so many of these lyrics many different ways, and I think that's part of the beauty in a lot of Prince lyrics that I do read and try to interpret and understand. And it's amazing that there's so many positive interpretations that can be taken away, because they're ambiguous enough that you don't have to like put them in one box. I'm liking these songs so far. They're all making me think of various different things about myself, about life, about love, about loss. That's how you know you have a good artist on your hands. And Prince is one of the best, obviously. But I hope you all are enjoying the reaction so far. Subscribe if that is the case. And if you would like to request a reaction yourself, please hit the link in the description box below. That is the best way to support my channel. But we have one more song to check out, guys. It is The Love We Make. Let's check it out.
Desperate is the day that is tomorrow.
How desperate is the day that is tomorrow. That's an interesting one.
For those who do not know, the time has come.
Oh wow, tomorrow's desperate because
to whip the dogs that beg, steal or borrow from the table God set for his son.
Wow. I know Prince is Christian.
Wicked is the witch that stands for nothing.
If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything.
All the while watch, see you fall.
Wow, but preying on your downfall, yeah. It's so true.
Deeper than the ditch that bred your suffering. The one being dug right now by them all.
saxophone.
Happy is a way to meet your burden.
He's just
No matter
preaching.
how heavy or dark the day.
Just teaching us how to live and love. How to deal with the pain.
With no hope for tomorrow. It's never as bad as it seems until we say. Precious is the baby with a mother that tells him that its savior is coming soon. All that believe will cleanse and purify themselves. Put down the needle, put down the spoon.
So I think I was like, they skipped the line here, so I don't know if the Google lyrics were wrong or right, but right here, put down the needle, put down the spoon, seems to be referring to like drug paraphernalia and potentially addiction. Wow. Just like reflecting on these lyrics so far. Desperate is the day that is tomorrow. For those who do not know the time has come to whip the dogs that beg, steal, or borrow from the table God sets for his son. Wicked is the witch that stands for nothing, all the while watching to see you fall. Deeper than the ditch that bred your suffering, the one being dug right now by them all. This feels like society almost neglecting and forgetting those who are suffering and dealing with various ailments or addictions. And now happy is the way to meet your burdens. It seems like this is the way to placate your sadness and your feeling of being disowned or disavowed. No matter how heavy or dark the day, pity on those with no hope for tomorrow. Because hope pushes us forward. Hope can also be corrosive, but we pity those with nothing to live for. It's never as bad as it seems until we say. That's an interesting line. It kind of, to me, feels like the situation, we don't really understand how bad things have gotten until it actually gets a spotlight shown on it. Because if you don't like admit there's a problem, you don't really have to face or contend with the reality that the problem is there. And you've been like placating yourself. You've been being able to like live in some level of self-delusion. But I'm not really sure where exactly these lyrics come from or like what they're speaking to. I think you could take these again several ways. But then here, put down the needle, put down the spoon. Precious is the baby with a mother that tells him that his savior is coming soon. All that believe will cleanse and purify themselves. So like this is a song about belief. Precious is the baby with the mother that tells him the savior is coming soon. So the mother is like instilling these spiritual values. And those values will clarify and cleanse and you will be forgiven. That's what it seems. Gosh, let's keep going.
Down the needle, down the spoon. Down the needle, down the spoon.
Oh wow.
I seek to give thanks for
Oh. Oh. Huge sound at the end there. And I love these lyrics. These, I mean, really, it's just 5 unique lines here, basically. These are so powerful. And, I never really thought about Prince being just such an intelligent person and so worldly that he can literally be a preacher himself and just be a teacher of humanity. But he is saintly with the things that he says. Sacred is the prayer that asks for nothing. Selflessness, just faith for faith itself, belief for belief itself. Sacred is the prayer that asks for nothing, not doing something selfishly, but for the love of humanity, the love of God, while seeking to give thanks for every breath we take, right? Showing appreciation, gratitude for the lives that we're able to lead, regardless of the circumstances that we inhabit. If we can be grateful, we can enter in this state of acceptance of ourselves and continuous love. We can stand still with time to, thread it back in with the previous song, while seeking to give thanks. Seeking to give thanks is a very different thing than passively giving thanks, right? Because you can be grateful for something in a passive way where it's coming out of some politeness, but when you seek to give thanks, it's a fine distinction where you are yourself going out of your way to give gratitude. The intention you have is to lead with love. Blessed are we inside this prayer, for in the new world we will be there. Yeah, you create this new world leading with love, and the administration of love is the prayer itself. And that's why the line here hits so hard. The only love there is the love we make. It also serves as a bit of like a double entendre. But it's true. The love that is present can only be present as a choice. Love has to be a choice that we make. And if we aren't making that choice, if we're kind of treating it as passive, that's more obligatory or manipulative. It serves some end, but the end that love should serve is itself, because love is a higher value. It should be the thing that rules us all in that sense. The only love there is the love we make, and there can never be more than that. It's better to just be someone who overflows with positivity, generates love consistently within yourself. You should love yourself, love your friends, love your family, love thy neighbor. There's so many, different messagings that we're given growing up and now, and people kind of use love willy-nilly. I think it's okay to do that, but also one needs to reflect on what love actually means, because when you imbue love with the meaning that it truly has, it is such a powerful word. It has so much meaning. It really is the healer of the world, of the self, of anything. Prince knows this, which is why he is preaching about love and about spirituality, being grounded in the self, just showing immense gratitude. And those hard times, that's where love is most necessary, and it's the hardest to want to give it, because why is it this way? Why is life so cruel? Why am I down on my luck? I don't feel any love here. But that's precisely the moment where the love needs to be given to yourself, by yourself, to you from others, and all of the possible dyadic situations there, where you give love to others, to yourself, they give it to you and themselves. Love, man. Love your neighbor, love everybody. I hope you all loved the reaction today. Again, subscribe if you did, and if you would like to request a reaction yourself, the link is in the description box below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.